Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. Today we are taking a look at Satisfactory. I've had quite a few people recommend it to me, and I figured since 1.0 is officially out, now would be the time to give it a check. A lot of people are saying that because I have such a penchant for efficiency and organization, that this type of game might kind of speak to me. So we're going to give it a shot and see what it's like. I don't know that we're going to make a whole series out of it, but we are definitely going to give it a good shake. Probably more than one recording session bound together, but we'll see how it goes. If you learn anything useful today, or if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, let's go ahead and start the game. No load available, because of course, haven't tried it yet. Let's not skip the intro. We'll just give us a basic Psychotic for the session name. What do we have here? Suitable for first-timers, good for more experienced. Recommended for advanced, ideal for... Alright, I guess we'll just start with the default. We're not doing multiplayer, so that's not an issue. What do we have for advanced? Oh, nope, we'll just leave it be. Straight vanilla. And away we go.
Separation from main transport complete. Group 8 delivered to Calistian region. All Pioneers functional, initiating dispersion.
Very reminiscent of Icarus here.
Attention Pioneer, I am Ada, your personal instance of the Artificial Directory and Assistant. Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fixit Pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All Pioneers must follow Fixit guidelines and instructions when constructing any building. Automate. Every Pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure.
I do love automation.
Explore and exploit. Fixit selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated.
Oh.
And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fixit. Short-term solutions to long-term problems. Initiating planetfall. Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1. Beginning aero assist. Drag within acceptable parameters. Descent phase begun. Decelerating. Deploying parachute. Backup parachute.
Oh, that's not good.
Skipping parachute.
That's even worse.
Landing phase begun. Activating retro propulsion.
Okay, well, we're not entirely screwed, it looks like. I might need to turn the volume down a little bit.
Touchdown.
I don't know if it's horrifically loud for you guys or
Drop
not, but
pod
it is for
integrity
me.
nominal. Omni-situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable.
Acceptable. Story of my damn life right there. Handy dandy doodad.
Congratulations. You are the 3rd in your region to survive.
What the shit is that
planetfall.
thing?
Welcome to Massage 2, AB-B, in the binary system of Akicha.
Oh, we can pick up leaves. Okay, if survival games have taught me anything,
Loading
it's that if you can pick
objective-based
it up, you need to
introduction.
take it.
Begin onboarding. Interrupting previous message for higher priority message. First contact safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fixit procedure and equip the Fixit Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
Equip it before leaving the drop zone. Tab for inventory, drag and drop. And? Oh. Hands.
Next objective, dismantle the drop pod. Fixit Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub. Next objective, use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub.
What's this?
If you
Iron,
cannot
huh?
find iron, be assured
Are you
scans
iron?
of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
Well, that was quick.
Next objective. Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near-future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix-It does not pay by the kilometer.
So that iron's gone. Didn't she say something about scanning? How do we scan? Aha! Ooh. There's 4 of them this way. Looks like they're the closest. Just gonna collect as much of this crap as we can, because you never know when you're gonna need. Hello.
Potential edible collected. If consumed
Edibles.
before authorized as compatible with the human digestive system by Fix-It, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential resource for later use.
Oh, they're there. Okay. What are you? Can I pet you? Oh, hostile. Oh, shit. No. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Here you are.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
I wonder how much this has. This is way bigger than the rock that was on top. Normal, huh? Normal iron. Is there special iron somewhere? Okay, we have over 100. How much do we need for the thingy? 20. Alright. Let's clear some of this out so we can see. I don't know how much iron we're going to be able to get out of that, so we're going to try to build nearby, because it did show us 4 over here. So there's 2 there, and then there were 2 more somewhere else. Ah yeah, right there. Really close. 56 and 61. So let's clear out some more space. They did show some automation, and it looked like it took up quite a bit of space, so we're gonna plan ahead here and put our junk on the edge, because I feel like that's probably one of the better spots for it. Surface too uneven, huh? Oh, we need a ramp.
Hub foundation built.
We can jump.
The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful Fix-It pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
Just break this rock off the top like we did with the iron. I don't think this is a rock. Or there's a lot more to it than there was the iron. One of the two. But I've lost interest, so carrying on. We've gathered quite a bit of food items, it said, but I don't see a food bar anywhere. So I'm wondering if it's going to be more like the other survival games where food is for health buffing and regenning and not so much for survival. I was not thinking this was a survival game. I wasn't even aware that there was combat in this game, so that was kind of a pleasant surprise. I'm assuming that we're going to put something in here eventually. Okay, what's it say? Hub upgrades and their costs can be found in the terminal. A milestone selected. Tier 0? So we need 10 iron rods to upgrade this. Let's select it. We don't have any, but we do have some iron. I'm assuming that we can smelt it? We don't need a smelter, we can smelt it here. Okay, it says we can make 10, so it looks like they're a 1-to-1. Oh, it tells you. It tells you it's a 1-to-1. Oh, that's a 3-to-2. That's going to be a pain in the ass for math. So how do we... Aha. Ah! Ooh.
Hub Upgrade 1,
Okay.
Storage
So
and
let's put our
Frame,
food items away
completed.
for now.
Equipment like the portable
And our
miner
grass.
can now be made in the workshop.
Or leaves,
Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission.
Complete
Next
hub
objective,
upgrade
complete
2.
Hub Upgrade 2.
Oh, there's a new one. Alright. So we need 20 rods this time and 10 plates. It's really nice. I hit spacebar out of habit from other crafting games, but it looks like it took. So if I hold down spacebar to let me craft too, I don't have to click. I really, really like that. Okay. Why are they up here and down here? Do I have twice as much, or is it... No. Can I shift click? I can! Excellent. Because I am lazy.
Hub Upgrade
house.
2, Power and Shell, completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into
Biomass
ingots,
burner.
and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact, most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fix-It technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 3.
So it looks like automated crafting. Power pole, concrete, screws, reinforced plates, scannable limestone. Well, we already know where some limestone is, so that's good. Wire, which comes from... what is that? It's not iron. I'm going to assume it's copper because copper wire. But we have not found any copper yet. So that could be problematic. Let's... do we have enough to... no, we don't. We have enough to get some of these done, but not all of them. Wow, we can jump really high. That's nice. Okay, so we have 10 plates. We need 10 more plates. Okay, so it looks like all we need now is copper. We have a crafting bench. Isn't that what this is? That is what that is. And an equipment workshop. 6 and 4? Alright, let's make one of those and see what it does. Okay. A Xeno Zapper, that's what we already have. And a portable miner. I'm going to assume that that is fairly straightforward what it does. So let's see if we can't get one of those or two of those to put on the iron. I was not paying attention to how much it cost. Ah! Okay. Now how do we get it to our toolbar? Do we... equipment slot hand. Oh! Okay. Okay, so let's put one on this one. Can we put more than one on one? Or is it 1-to-1? Well, it looks like we can put more than one on one. So that's beneficial. So let's see how fast these guys mine ore. We don't seem to have any way to extract it from them automatically yet. And I'm going to stop at 50 and we'll see how much they have. So they do it at about half the speed that we do, it looks like. Well, here, we can get a better comparison. So let's see, we have 110. So we'll go to 160, that'll give us 50, and then we'll check on it and see how much it has. And it has 26. So yeah, it does about half as much as we do. So two of these is the equivalent to us doing it by ourselves. And since we're in solo mode, maybe throwing a couple extra down isn't necessarily a bad idea. That'll give us the equivalent of 2 people constantly mining. I don't know what the stack size is. Ours is 100, so I'm betting it's similar. We'll have to see. I really like that there's no stamina. Yep, there we go. That was almost an extra full stack while we were off doing other stuff. So what else can we make? A smelter to refine the ore, okay. And power lines, okay. So what's it take to build a smelter? Because it would be nice to not have to craft that ourselves. More copper. So how do we get to scan for copper? I mean, we can scan for iron. Oh! They added it to the wheel. Okay. There's one. There's one. That one's half the distance. You know what? Let's take some extra miners with us. So what I'm thinking is 5 on the copper, since it's farther away. It's over that way somewhere. And then we'll put 1 on this limestone, because we haven't had... It hasn't come up yet, but I'm sure it will eventually. So that way we'll have some limestone incoming. Now, does this game have fall damage, is going to be one of my next questions. And we're going to test it the way we test it in every game. We're going to take a header off a cliff and see what happens. No? Or was that just not high enough? We haven't done anything with wood yet. Or leaves, rather. I'm wondering if these are just a trash item? Oh, there's another one of those pig things. Oh my gosh! Okay, so here's the copper, right where it told us it would be. It says normal too. So let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we will take some ourselves. That might be overkill. I'm not entirely sure how much of this we're going to need. But I feel like as far away as it is, I don't want to have to keep running back and forth to get more. So this way, if we do have to make a trip, we get half 1,000. Provided it stacks to 100. I guess we can check that now. We're already halfway there. Looks like we're going to get an odd amount too, so we'll wind up at 101, which will tell us if 100 is the stack limit or not. And it is. Okay, so it's the same as the iron that way. Alright, well, we've got loads of copper now. Can I harvest you too? Oh, oh. Are you an animal? It doesn't say hostile. There's another one. What are you... Oh, shit! Rude! I was trying to figure out what the hell you were. You didn't have to fart on me. Oh, what are you? You're a bird of some kind. Oh, that's disturbing. Are you like a flower mouth bird? Get out of here. He doesn't drop anything? He must not be dead. He's just sleeping. Do you drop stuff? Maybe drops aren't 100%. Nope. We're just gonna say that those guys are sleeping. They're not dead. Well, it's getting quite dark. L for light? No. And B. B is light. B is flashlight. Oh, that's fucking bright. Not that I'm complaining. I don't see a battery indicator anywhere, so I'm wondering how long a light we actually get. I tried to hit my scanner and I did a slide thing. Okay, so C is apparently crouch, and you can slide. Is it any faster? A little bit. Okay, our inventory is actually full. This could be a problem.
Hub Upgrade 3, Interior Furnishing, completed. The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid.
Can we sleep?
When you make the inevitable mistake, Fix-It's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero-waste policy. We understand that Fix-It pioneers are only human, and thus prone to error. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 4.
What's that do? You gonna do stuff? What's it? Flush? Oh, it's everywhere. Worst toilet ever. Also, where'd the water come from? Ah, it's a trash can. Okay, I'll take that. It's a very creative trash can. Okay, what's next? Conveyor belts. Excellent. And inventory slots. Very, very nice. All right. So we need 20 of those. 75? Holy shit. Well, we have a constructor now. And a smelter. I wonder if we can't make it make stuff for us. So let's... No fuel. What do you use for fuel? Biomass. You're biological. Will you go in there? Yes. Yes, you will. Okay. So let's build a smelter. Looks like we need 8 of the whoosits. We're making 16 because we're going to do one for copper and one for iron. Whoops. Okay, so we'll put the copper one over here since copper is off this way. And that way we can remember which one's which. Okay, so there's an in and an out. I don't know that it's going to matter right now, but we'll put the in towards the copper and the out towards us. So if we put configure, we want this one to be copper. Okay. So if we put that... Okay, it won't let me shift click that. Oh, it'll let me double click it though. Okay. Okay. So now it needs power. So it looks like it will put out 30. It consumes 30 and puts out 30, it looks like. So because it's a 1-to-1. So that's what's going on in there. Ah. Oh, we can change our looks. You guys remember drawing those when you were in junior high? I do. Okay, so our primary color, let's make our primary black. Yeah. Our secondary, looks like there's not very much of it. So let's go ahead and make that one white. And then our final, we can do some kind of a nice red. I don't like that. So let's make you black. And we'll make you red. And we just won't worry about a white. Oh, there's some non-coloring places. So that actually works out quite nicely. Looks like our model's female. Not that that's really a problem. Just surprising. Usually if they don't give you a choice, it winds up being male. So we need power lines? Missing cable. So we need a cable to make the power line. Okay. So let's do... Boop. Okay, so now it's making that for us. So we want to craft another smelter. And this one's going to be pointed this way. And this one's going to be for our iron. Now how far will these reach? Not quite the... Oh! Oh, there's a power pole! Which takes a new material. What material is that? Oh, it told me. It told me there. What was it? Missing concrete. So how the hell do we make concrete? Ah, the limestone. Okay, so the limestone makes the concrete. So if we grab from you... No? No empty power line connectors. It can only connect to one damn thing? What the hell kind of power is that? Oh. Wait. Can we... Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Okay. So can we dismantle these? No, we don't need to. It's doing... Okay, it's doing what I wanted it to. So now will it reach? Not quite. So we'll have to put down another extra one. Put you over here. Then we can connect you. Oh, we ran out of cable. I think that's going to be a general trend. Yeah! There we go. Okay, now what was I actually supposed to be doing? Wait, so does this require... No, we crafted this. So is this going to be one of these guys? Oh, how do we make those plates? So those weren't regular plates. Those were advanced plates or something like that. Reinforced plates. So it takes screws and a bunch of plates. Oh, shit. Well, that didn't take long to break, did it? we're out of fuel. Oh, cool. Got an achievement for that. So now we should be able to make a constructor. We want the in. Go this way. Oh, cool. You can snap to. Very nice. The bottom. So there's a rotate, a snap, a lock. Okay. So let's have you make more plates for us. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, now how do we connect you? I don't know how to connect them yet. So I guess we'll just swap you. There we go. That's something. So it looks like these are a 1 to 2, and then these are a 2 to 1. So one of these is one of these. Which means that we actually need 40, not 20.
Hub upgrade 4, landing platform and utilities completed. Conveyor belts connect the output of one building to the input of another and transport resources. Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 5.
Fixit has alternative uses for all of their engineers. That's not good. Ooh, a miner. Okay. More inventory slots and storage. I like all of these things. Oh, yeah, we have these now. Yay. Alright, that's something. Alright, I don't think we need more iron just yet. So we've got 400 sitting over there. And we still have 180 on us. So I'm not real worried about that. How's our copper looking? Just about done. Okay. We should probably build another one of these to make those copper wires. Because I think right now that's the only thing that we can make out of copper. Is because we can make cable from wire, but we have to go through wire to get there. So the only thing that we can make out of copper is wire. I feel like that's probably a good thing to stock up on then. This is really messy and I don't like it. I wish there was some kind of a grid that I could set up. It's not going to make anything for us if we don't power the damn thing. I wonder how much power we have left. Is there a way for me to check? We're almost out of leaves. Okay. So we're using 16 and we have 20 available. Okay. That's something. Alrighty. New buildings and player upgraded.
Hub upgrade 5, power expansion completed. The miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function. Caution: as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because Fixit pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall.
Well, that's not
If you
good.
are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 6.
Live, laugh. I can't read the last one. Labor. Live, laugh, labor. And we've got don't forget to send. And these look like they're probably supporter names. And then there's an update for the system that does not seem to be moving, so I'm assuming that we're pushing that every time that we upgrade. What are you? Play productive packer. One of the lucky Fixit employees given the opportunity to blah blah blah. It's to send as many well-packaged packages as possible during your allotted time. Okay, so now we have 2 of those that we have to feed. And nowhere near enough leaves. So what's next? Biomass, primarily used as fuel. I feel like we want that. We want that very much. Yes, we do. Now, This looks like it's producing more than we're using, because it's backed up here. So it's taking 30 and it's putting out 30. This is only using half. Okay, so let's take this. And we can make some ourselves. So while that's going, why don't we see if we can set up another miner for that limestone. Like a real miner, like we have for the... what's it? Iron. Although we're gonna need more copper soon too. You know what? Let's go get more copper first. Oh, there is fall damage. We just didn't fall far enough the first time. Getting some more leaves isn't gonna hurt either. Turtle. So that
Hub
told us that we
upgrade
could make
6. Landing
biomass.
platform
Yes.
hydraulics completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you.
Apparently we
Tier
made the
1 and
absolute
2
minimum.
milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator.
Ooh, a space elevator.
This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Okay, so this says that wood's using 12 per minute. If we swap it out for leaves, they're using 80 per minute. And if we swap it out for this, it's using 6.67 per minute. So I feel like that's half of wood, and wood is a 4 to 20. So it's actually a 5 times increase. And leaves are a 2 to 1, but because the amount that it's using per minute. Yeah. Yeah, this is better than using the raw materials. Now, how's our power look? Figure power pole. Oh. So we have 16 that we're using, and we have the capability to use 40. So I feel like making another one of those for cement is a good idea. Let's see what else we got going on here, though. Tier base building. Foundations. A flat floor. Okay, well that's something. That'll get rid of the uneven issue. Mergers and splitters. That'll come in handy. Building efficiency stat. I don't know what that is. Ooh, a map. A MAM? Molecular analysis machine. Blah, blah, blah. R&D. Research options and new tech. Okay. Personal storage box. More inventory. I feel like that one might actually be the best one. But this... I'm really torn here. Let's go with this one. Because we know that we're only using half of this. So maybe with a splitter we can get 2 of these going. Are we ready yet to, Yeah, didn't we have a miner available? Miner, yeah. 10 plates and 10 cement. Okay, we need plates. So this mines 60 per minute. Okay. And then this burns 30 per minute. So we need that to come out to 2 of these. Alright, so that's going to give us that. Now we need to put a constructor in. So we need 2 of those fancy plates again. Okay, so this is using 45 per minute. And this is producing 60 per minute. That's unfortunate. It's just slightly off. Okay, do we have anything that we haven't made yet? Oh, biomass burners. More power. Sound like fucking Tim Allen over here. Ooh. That would be nice. Because then we could start shuffling some of that stuff into storage. Ah, that thing's expensive. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about it overmaxing. We should probably do another one for this. So this should give us the splitters and the mergers, which is going to let us actually use everything to capacity, it looks like. I'm assuming that these are going to work like pipes in other games where it's a perfectly even split. But I'm not sure until we try it. We'll have to see. Oh, that's a different button. Oh, that was a satisfying sound.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now
that's
merge,
fun.
split, and lift
That's
to
super
save
fun.
space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Ooh. Ooh. Let's... All right, calm down, psych. There we go. Let's start this one next. Oh, we can't... Okay. We have a return timer now. That's new. Okay, so what does it take to actually do the logistics splitting? Let's do a splitter. Can I drag that down here? No? What if I just do that? Yes. Okay. So this can support 2. So we need more plates. Good thing we've got them. So we also need to make a new smelter. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try and get these a little bit closer. I really wish there was some kind of a grid system that we could utilize. That's my biggest problem right now. So if we set this to iron, and then we can do a splitter. So let's take you out. And we'll do a splitter. And we'll have to put it way back here. Okay, you know what? Let's move you two. We need to start being a little bit smarter here about our stuff. Okay, so this is producing 30 per minute. And how much are we using for plates? 30 per minute. So that's a 1-to-1. And then what are we using for rods? Oh, it came home. Oh, what's all that then? We'll have to investigate that. Alright, so let's do... So you're gonna be rods. No, you know what? We'll make you plates. I know we already have a plates one down, but we're gonna move that one closer up. Wait. So rods are only 15 per minute, but don't these put out 30? They do, so we're going to have to split the rods into 2. Okay. Okay, okay. So constructor, we'll bring you out a little ways. Yeah. And we're gonna need another splitter. No, these are not straight by any scope of the imagination. Okay, so that's going to do our plates for us. And this is doing our rods for us. And we need one more to do more rods for us. I wonder if we don't do straight from ore into screws. That could work. We need 2 more plates. And if we build another one and have it do screws, we could make this work, right? There we go. Okay, so we're at 38 out of 40. That's a problem. We're going to have to build more power very soon. How much power does one of the U use? Oh. Too much. Alright, well that one's temporarily shut down. I really wish there was a way to organize this better. I really like, too, that we can break down stuff and get full resources back so you can effectively move it by breaking it down and recreating it. Oop. I love that sound.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Can we use these for gridding? It looks like they've got... They do have borders. We can use these for gridding. Yay! We can get organized. About damn time. Okay. Okay. I wonder if these fit on those well. That's the real question, isn't it? Because if they overhang, then we really can't use these for gridding very well. I guess we could shoot for center and mass on the building. That's an option. So welcome back. So we are going to have to move this. It looks like that's not the highest point. I do like that it doesn't have to be resting on the ground. There's a gap there. I think. Yeah. So that's nice. I wonder if structural support is a thing here. And another one of those glowies. That one's green. Oh no, it's the light. That one looks green too. Okay, so we're going to basically stand around waiting on some materials to come off. So I will rejoin you when we get the materials. Okay, so a little bit of time has passed. I clear-cut a bunch of the plant life down here and around here. I also switched us to from this milestone to this milestone so that we could get some solid biofuel and a chainsaw to get rid of the trees. We are back on this milestone and we are just about ready to finish it. I have the screws. Nothing else has really changed other than just waiting for time. We've got over 1,000 plates and over 1,000 cement. So we can hopefully build up some platforms and get kind of a floor going for a flat surface. I pulled everything out of this chest and temporarily threw them into these two. That was kind of cool. So if I crouch jump, I go way farther. Okay. It's a habit from playing Warframe where you slide and then bullet jump. And I tried it here and it kind of throws you. So, I pulled everything out because we're going to break this down. Obviously switch to solid biofuel here. And we need the space in our inventory for it. So we're going to pull this guy out, which is going to kill everything. And that's fine. And we're going to start building here-ish. Gonna get us a little bit off the ground, but it is what it is. It seems to have Minecraft physics. Building over space doesn't seem to give you any problems. And I'm okay with that. I'm here for it. And then I put it right back where it just was. So I'm going to expand this platform a little bit. I do want to get our power back up and going so that we continue to get materials. So we're going to go ahead and put the habitat back down. I forget what they called it. The hub. We're going to go ahead and put the hub back down. I guess. Like so. How's that look? I could have gone one further, I suppose. And one further this way. You know what, we'll leave it there. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. We will reconnect these two. And we will refill these two. Okay, that was more than enough to keep it running prior, so why are you not doing it now? Okay. Now can I reconnect? What happened? Everything was running fine when I pulled the plug. Okay, so we've got a capacity of 40. Why does that immediately shut it all back down? It was running fine when I dismantled it. Okay, we are going to exit and come back in and see what happens. Okay, we are back in. So hopefully this will fix whatever power issue was going on. Yep. Apparently the computer just got confused. We should also, since we're going to have a timer, deposit these screws and get our next part of research going. So that should have given us a map.
Milestone reached. Supply
research,
the molecular analysis
personal
machine,
storage,
referred
and
to
more
as the
inventory.
MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include
What are you doing?
exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for
Useful
maximizing your
parts into
pioneer
research
efficiency
data.
and
Excellent.
alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct,
Fixit
automate,
coupons.
explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's
From the
mission,
awesome
all
sink.
notable
Okay.
phenomena, resources,
Okay,
technology,
okay.
or other influence should
do
be
you do?
investigated regardless of any perceived danger.
Color
as stated in the
selection.
Pioneer
Okay, yeah.
contract.
Let's go with that. Wait. Was there anything useful first? Let's see. Part assembly. We're probably going to need to get into that soon. Jump pads. That'd be kind of cool. Landing. Okay. And then 120 resources per minute instead of 60. That's nice. Honestly, I think this is going to be the most useful. As much as I want the customization. So I'm going to go back to building this platform, and we will bring you back once we're once we have more to it. Alright, we are almost out of materials, and we've got quite a platform going on now. Obviously a lot of stuff is buried in it, so we're going to have to adjust that. So we can just bring some of this stuff up. Like so. These power poles and things are going to have to move up as well. I had to leave a gap here so that we could break down the conveyor belt, which apparently is not a big enough gap to see it. But the first problem that we have is we are 2 away from maxing our power. So I think it's time for us to get some better power generation going on. And I think we're going to be lazy and have them produce our stuff for us. So we're going to go into production here and do a constructor, which we need plates for. Okay, we've got our 6 plates for 3 constructors. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 1 constructor here. That's a little off-center, isn't it? Well, you know what? It'll be alright. We're going to do another one here. Okay, and then you're going to be turning biomass wood into biomass, and you're going to be turning leaves into biomass. Okay. And then we're going to do a logistics, a merger this time. We want it as close to centered as we can get it. Okay. And then from here, we're going to put another production up. And this one is going to turn biomass into solid fuel, biofuel. Okay. Now we should be able to make some pretty 90-degree turns, no? That's because you're not centered. There we go, nice 90-degree turn. And a nice 90-degree turn. We're going to need to go from you to you, from you to you. And then from here, we're going to want to evenly spread this. How much of this can you make in a minute? 60 per minute. And you take 120 per minute. You're going to be making 60. Are you going to be making 60? 120. Wow. Okay. So we're going to have overproduction, so this is going to be a little stopped. That's alright. It'll work. So this is going to have 120 coming in and 60 going out. So how much does one of these actually burn? It's not going to tell us. It burns 4 per minute. So 60 divided by 4 is going to be 15. So this will actually be able to cover a lot more than 4 of these. So we'll just start with 4. Well, let's see. So if we split that, that'll give us 30. And then if we split that, that'll give us 15. And if we split 15, it's going to give us 7.5. Which would, in theory, work. I don't know how far we want to split all that, though, because we have very limited vegetation. Well, I guess not very limited, but we have limited vegetation. It doesn't seem to be growing back. Which is good and bad. It helps us clear-cut areas, but it's not going to give us a renewable source. So you know what, for now, let's just go with the 4. We can always adapt later if we need to. Okay. There's that one, and then we can do another one. I'm going to skip one and have one there. Oh, no. He's off center. Have one there. And have one there. Are you centered? I didn't look. Yeah, you look centered. Okay. So now we're going to have a splitter come out. And then we're going to have that split into another splitter. And same. We can run, whoops. We can run this guy into there. We can run this guy into a 90. Into there. And then mirror it on this side. It's taking up way more space than I would like, but it's going to look really clean, I think. So since each of these splitters seems to be splitting perfectly evenly between the outlets, we don't want to run a splitter and then a splitter, a splitter, a splitter, a splitter, or by the time you get down here, it's only going to be getting like an eighth of what it needs. Whereas this way, it splits it here and then it splits the split. So coming out of here, we're going to have 60. So 30 will be going this way and 30 will be going this way. And then 15 will be going this way and 15 will be going that way. And since these only actually use for a minute, we're still in good shape. It's still going to be way more coming out than what we need, but we don't want to super reduce. And that gives us more room to split even more should we want to. Like we could cut that out and put another splitter here and send one that way, one this way, and one straight in. Actually, that's not a terrible idea. That is not a terrible idea, Psych. Whoop. Let's not pull the floor out from under ourselves. Although that would be typical Psych fashion. That defeats the purpose of having that one. Am I simple? I might just be simple. It is entirely possible that my brain is not functioning right. My back has been acting up and I am on muscle relaxers. So if I do some stupid things, please don't massacre me. It is entirely possible that that is just high psych talking. Okay, so let's go to power. This is going to be way more power than we need at first, but I have several things that I want to upgrade. So we're going to see what happens. Alright, and then we will set this up identically to how that one is. There we go. We're still producing slightly more than what we really need, but it's alright. It's not going to be a huge deal. Okay, and then we should be plenty good. Oh yeah, now we're at 130 instead of 40. That's much, much better. Why are you off? Did I forget to connect you? There we go. And now all of these will get an even split of what's coming out of here. And then the next one should go left over here. So we had one go forward, one go right. This one should go left. Yep, perfect. And then forward again. Yep, perfectly even splits. Okay. Okay. And now we don't have to worry about anything except when we harvest stuff, we can just dump it into these, leaves here, wood there, and it'll take care of itself. It'll keep everything fueled for us. The only ones that we have to manually fill are going to be these two, because I have not seen any way to automate putting fuel cells in there. We might want to build a personal storage box and put it here with some excess fuel, just to make sure that we have some on hand for it. So now we've got full power, which means we're going to have to remodel some of this to get it up above the platform anyway. We're going to eventually move our copper out here. That's part of the reason that we made this so far over. Right, I forgot we can sled jump. So this drug all the way over so that the copper is right down there. So we can use our elevator thing to pull copper up here and do stuff with it. So we know that this produces 60 per minute and this uses 45. So if we... Right now we're not using everything that we're producing. And you can kind of see that because it stops. If we split it once, then it'll do 30 and 30, which isn't quite enough, but I think we'll actually be using everything that we're producing at that point. So I think it might actually be worth the effort. Alright, so this is putting out 15 per minute, and this one's going to be putting out 15 per minute, give or take. So this one should be going full bore, yeah. Alright, alright. So that's that fixed. And how's our power doing with the changes? We are well within range. Okay. This is looking much, much better. I very much like the way that this looks over here. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice and smooth, and they're all full. So it's backed up like we want it to be. So now as they burn, a new one will go in. This has full. Excellent. And we've got full coming out of here. And we ran out of wood. That's okay, though. That's okay. That's okay. This is great shape. And we don't have to feed any of those. Now we just need to clean up the mess over here. You know what? They did tell us to start going vertical, because we have another set up over here. So let's... We have... Because there's actually 2 nodes here. Oh. Let's work off of that one for now. I'm not reorganizing the whole grid for one miner. I'm just not doing it. There, we can make that work. It's ugly, but it functions. Alright, so we've got screws, rods, and plates now. Cement now. And power generation. That's as tidy as I can currently make it. There's a lot of wasted space. Some of these are longer than they need to be. Oh. There we go. A lot of these are longer than they need to be, but it makes it look nice. Because it gives us nice 90-degree turns, and everything's nicely gridded. I don't like that this one sticks out further than those two, but it is what it is. Now we need to work on getting some copper automated, and possibly harvesting some more biomats. Probably not a terrible idea to have it go at the top of this, so if they don't stick through our platform. I hear something. It sounds like a pig, but I don't see him. Oh, there's one of those glowy things. Let's go see what that's all about. Oh, there's another one. There's two. Power slug. There's an achievement.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency.
Ooh.
Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Okay, so there's some more research material. We have 2 iron nodes down here that we don't want to forget about. And you really need to drop down and clean that up too. Right, copper. The attention span of a damn squirrel today. Excuse me? The hell was that? Oh. It's that guy. I want no part of that. Alright, so that'll give us some wire and some cable. Okay, hearing him immediately under you is very, very disconcerting. Alright, so we know that we're getting 30. And this is only using 15. Right, it is 30, right? Yeah, 30. So this is only using half. Now this is putting out 30, and this is using 60. Could, in theory, split this off, have 2 making that, and then recombine them into 1 making this. To effectively use one side completely. I like the music. It's very Final Fantasy-esque. Well, that's working out perfect. Okay. Now, the downside is that means that this could actually... We could have two of these just putting straight wire into here, though. And there we go. Maximum efficiency copper. I'm sure we'll have to make other stuff out of copper later, and we'll have to rearrange that, but for now, we're using all the copper we're mining, which is the important part. Nothing to waste. Fun.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste
That goes
effort for
twice as
stress
fast.
testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as AWESOME. Your awesome input allows Fix-It to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards in currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant Fix-It coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next
Okay.
time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
So we want one of these, and one of these. Ooh, wall mounts for conveyors. Ooh, a floor hole. That would be nice, so it wouldn't look so garish over there by the copper. Some signs. That's nice. Got new colors. Okay. Thicker ramps. Stairs. Hey, that's exciting. Walls. Conveyor walls. Oh, so you can pass conveyors through the wall. Oh, that's clever. Oh, we can have some fun with that. Doors. Excellent. A gate. Some windows. Okay. A ladder. That would be super handy, so I wouldn't have to keep running all the way around to get back up here. And some catwalks. A coffee cup. What's it do? A coffee cup, apparently. And parts, so we can buy parts. I don't know why we would when we have everything automated at this point. Well, we don't have that automated. Okay, okay. So that's handy. This must be how we get the tickets, then? This is where it was saying it would take our extra stuff, right? We can't put anything in. So that's an input, it said. So we're gonna have to basically make ourselves a trash can here. Getting a little cramped over here. Okay, so now we have a trash can. So anything we throw in here, we can feed through. Now, does it eat it this way? Let's throw a bunch of these in there. Well, let's take a bunch of this ore that we're not using and see if it'll eat that. Looks that way. Going through. Oh, there we go. So the counter's going down for tickets. Alright, so now not only do we have a trash can, but we can basically exchange the stuff for other stuff. Fantastic. Alright, so we've got copper production in that corner, we've got power over here, we've got iron over there, and we've got cement over here. We're in a really good place. And then we have another node here that we can actually build up for mining. And I'm thinking about making a second level, because they did tell us to build vertically, and I completely ignored them. And just spread everything out and carpeted the land in steel, because that's what we do. So if I build up, especially if we can unlock those ladders, then we can run the second mine up and then basically replicate this upstairs. And maybe take the finished products and build those advanced plates out of that. That way we still have the raw materials here, but we would have advanced plates as well. I think that's the plan. But for a first experience with the game, I'm very happy with this. This is something that I'm immensely enjoying. Especially because I love organization and efficiency. I like doing the basic math and getting everything as efficient as I possibly can. This bothers me, because there's no way to make this work. Because this is putting out time and a third. Time and a third, or time and three quarters. So you're always going to be a little bit off. Because this is putting out 60. And these are using 45, which means we have 15 left over. So 15 is not enough to run one of these, because these require 45. So it's a third of one of these, and one running at full capacity. It just, there's no way to spread that out appropriately, even with the splitters. But that's okay. I'm sure as we get more nodes, we can do some interesting distribution there. I really like how tight everything is here, and I'm worried that the other materials that it sends us for in the future are going to be more spread out. And I really don't want to string the conveyor belt all across God's green earth, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm very happy with this game, and I'm glad you guys recommended it. I hope you enjoyed checking it out with me for the first time here. But yeah, if you guys learned anything useful today, or if you had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.